Baik, untuk sesi selanjutnya akan kita mulai dari Belden terkait Belden Solution for Connected Energy. Please welcome Mr. Vivek Kumar. Please.
Good afternoon once again. I hope people are not sleeping because post lunch it will be very difficult to attend the sessions. So let me introduce myself. I am Vivek Kumar, a solution consultant manager from India. I have 2 decades of experience in the field of multiple area with respect to the transportation, automations and energy sectors. Today I am going to present the BELDEN solution for a connected energy. Give the slider. You just copy and give it to you. Just give me 2 seconds. Is it some technical issue? Before starting to the solution, we can just go with the overview of PT&D and what is the important consideration a PT&D user or customer need to take care of. What are the priorities for the PT&D customer? Anyone? The reliability is more important because you have to deliver a good quality of electricity without any outage to your customer. So reliability is one of the key priority for the PT&D customer. The second is the operational efficiency. Like what is the percentage of grid and are you really using the complete utilization of the grid or not based on the demand versus supply. Safety is another key factor of the priority on the PT&D. That is the like a cyber criminal. Now power sector is the most important sector they can attack on. Are you securing your power sector? The last but not least, sustainability, because we know all the coal is going to be in. We should switch to the renewable energy like winds, solar system, etc. If you talk more with respect to the If you talk more with respect to the digital strategy of the PT&D, they are like connected energy, predictive maintenance, weather analytics, OT cybersecurity, smart scheduling. Nothing but the vegetation management, remote control equipment, connected workforce for the seamless access, digital customer experience and smart metering. But BELDEN will only support at this moment, we can support the 4 factors in this particular digital case. That is a connected energy company, OT cyber security, remote control equipment and connected workforce. We have the solution for the providing this out of 10 cases. We are covering the 4 use cases. 1 number, 4 number, 7 number and 8 number. If you go. If you want to discuss anything on the use cases, we are open to discuss. What is the requirement with respect to the user? Like vegetation. Vegetation is also important to manage your trees and other things. So in case of any weather condition, your electricity should not go because of tree fall into the line, etc. Similarly, if you go for the smart metering is something where you can schedule your high load equipment during the non-peak hours, like your washing machine should run in the off hour. You can do the effective billing, etc. For providing the 4 things, what are the why? As you people are aware about, the BELDEN is the solution provider for the network equipments. And network will play a vital role for your PT&D system. How? Because if you have a poor connections or a poor network backbone, then there lead to be a network downtime that lead to be your non-working of your real-time data like a protection relay, etc., which is lead to be a outage. Second, an unsecure network, a hacker can access your network and can lead to for outage on a reputation to a company provider. Nothing for the low bandwidth, a data transfer between the different grids, different stations that should be do in a faster way. If it is a low bandwidth, there's a lot many manual interruptions is required. High network latency will lead to the substation automation is very precise, and everything should be done with respect to the 4 millisecond compared to the goose protocol or compared to the any other requirement. So network should have a less latency. All the operational area of the PT&D, starting from the power generation, all kind of power generation, that is a power plant, solar or wind power farms. We have a solution provided for the smart grid connection for the operational telecom, like you're running for the protection relay, etc. Then we have a substation automation solution for each area of the level, like starting from the process level, bay level, or installation level, and nothing from that is a load dispatch center, SLDC, where a grid or a load dispatcher can manage the switching between the grids based on the requirement and performance. So going for the power generation as an overall, we provide solution for the utility and plant energy. We'll provide the solution for the turbine and generation control, water treatment plant, power management, load dispatch center, interconnectivity. Our product are comply with the required standard for the substation, similar like 61850, PTP 1588, and 1613, and other cybersecurity standards such as 62443 and the North American cybersecurity standard. So your product, starting for the people are saying about the cybersecurity. The selection of product should comply with the cybersecurity, because if you go cybersecurity is a process, not a model. So you have to, whenever you are starting with your any design, the selection of the product should depends on should be cyber compliant. So you are building block for the cybersecurity. If you go for the power plant, our solution provide a connected grid, the connected worker and secure automation. We have a solution with respect to providing a rack solution, rack mount switches, dental mount, multiple port DMG networks, etc., and provide a passive infrastructure for your connectivity. Similar to that, we have a solution for the solar farm, where we enable a solar plant SCADA, we enable a SCADA on the wireless, remote monitoring solution, and transmission energy management system, distribution management system. So we enable a solution provide like any others who have created the SCADA, will require data to be transmitted from the time. Our network switches, network solution will make them available. So we are the enabler to running the PT&D solutions. Similarly, we have a solution for the wind farm, where the wireless solutions are required to connect to the wind turbine and etc., where the monitoring can be done through remote car, your generators, etc., can be monitored properly. So if anyone having any issue with respect to the power generation, with respect to the solution, we can discuss. Please feel free to ask any questions with respect to any requirement or any understanding. If you want what type of connection, what type of topology is required for the power generation, we can discuss further. There's another solution, which is if you're going for the grid, the option number 2. Our MPLS TP solution will connect all your grid, all your substation to provide a seamless connectivity between the levels or forces, where you can able to manage seamlessly operation of other substation like your protection relay switch, etc., that complying with the IEC 62443 compliance and other security like a cyber security. So it is the actual replacement of SDH. If you're working with the SDH, MPLS TP is the next generation. So it carry all the legacy connection which is required by the SDH. Like if you have a STM, E1, any lower order interface, the SDH, MPLS TP is able to carry that particular thing. See, if you're looking for any upgradation, MPLS TP is the right switch which can carry all the legacy connection and provide the connectivity to all the devices. If you So Like if you see the architecture, if you see the primary control center, the substation label, substation, all are terminated over a ring of MPLS TP, which can be upgraded to 100 Gbps, because SD is having their own limitation. Here you are traveling all the data from circuit switching to packet switching, and you are creating a label that gives the same performance like SDH, and you can carry all your legacy connection. So a delta upgradation cannot be also possible. Regarding the third area, the substation automation. Everyone, as we are discussing with the PT&D, customer, user, and everyone know the labels for the substations, like a process label, bay label, and station label. What is important for these all labels? The BELDEN solution enable a bumpless or a no loss of data transmission using HSR or PRP protocol, which is applicable for the process label and bay labels. We have a proper security solution which can provide a WAN connectivity to connect to the other networks or a grid or other substation over a routers. All the switches are a PTP enable, as substation require a very highly precise clock, which is a less than a 4 millisecond for all the operations like goes, sample value, etc. Our product is in line with the IEC 61850, IEC 16133, and the cybersec compliant. That is a KEMA certified as well. Yeah. It's going jumping. Yes. Yeah. If going deep with respect to the station level, if you say what the connectivity, our network device can provide a solution to connect your substation control room with a single fiber or a network where you can able to control the complete substation, control the network. You can maximize the cost effective. It will reduce the cabling cost, etc. The network support that particular requirement. Similarly, for the station bay label, we increase the reliability using 61850, and also we have security, improved security with respect to the 62443. Another thing that is important for the substation and bay label, so hackers should not be reached to that particular location, and can your grid and substation operations should be manageable. If I'm going to the example of a station sub architecture, not working. If you see, we have a HSR, PRP, or ring, a typical RSTP or MRP ring, where we can couple a PRP and HSR ring and get the desired output and connect it to the further to the station level switches for the SCADA and monitoring purpose. So this is the typical architecture where multiple protocol supported by the switches, and that can be achieve the requirement. Any query on this particular architecture? Anyone? Any query? Please feel to ask any query with related to the architecture, with respect to how BELDEN enables DMJ, how BELDEN enable HSR, PRP, and other things. Similarly, if you're going for the substation process level, we still the product related to the BRS, GRS, others will support 61850 to connect your operation is related to the process level. We provide connecting with your megger like a sample value with respect to the connecting to the switches. So this is the typical architectures for the process bus architecture, where your meggering unit or merging unit is connecting to the PRP, both the PRP, for providing a seamless redundancy with the bumpless redundancy kind of thing. So in this particular architecture, you can reduce the number of cabling and other things using a digital substation. In the load dispatch center is very important with respect to the delivery of the electricity, connecting to the different grid, switching from the one grid to the another grid. Our network play a vital role because load dispatcher can connect to the any grid, do the teleprotection, do the supports, transfer the electricity to the user with no time. With security, like people are hacking the dispatch center to divert the electricity, etc. So cyber security, using cyber security is very key player in the load dispatch centers, the OT sector. So that can enable like MPLS TP with respect to the various switches. You can enable that one. If you see the overall architecture, as we discussed previously, we are there with respect to the all operational area of the PT&D, considering generation, transmission, distribution, and control. If you see, we play in each level. If you're going for the transmission, as we discussed, we work with the process levels, bus level, station level, and if you go for generation, we discuss with all the generation type. We discuss with distribution. The BELDEN can provide the connectivity to all your operation area, starting from generation, transmission, distribution, and your control center for the monitoring purpose. Any query so far? If you go something like any query with respect to the devices like MPLS TP, the switches for the different various level, what type of legacy connection supported by MPLS TP, we can discuss further. We are not covering detail here for the product. We will definitely cover in the next session with respect to the product detail and how BELDEN can assess you to support to deliver your project in the next session. So we just generally covering what the portfolio we cover, starting from the key product like we have a group of switches, starting from the unmanaged, managed, rack mount, and the MPLS TP, the industrial wireless connection, the fiber interfaces, and other security products. And these are the industrial cable portfolio where we deliver various cables with respect to like a MAC plus, industrial Ethernet IP cable, industrial fiber optic cable, which is suited for the substation operation. Now I'll talk about the cyber security. How BELDEN can give you more with respect to the cyber security. How much you know about the cyber security? Anyone update? Any attack? I heard that the Indonesia already have gone through the cyber attacks for the electricity the few years back. Ukraine also got a cyber attack on the electricity. So cyber security is the process, as I discussed previously also. It is not a system or a subsystem where you can take a software or a hardware to implement it. When you're planning to do for cyber security, you have to start, when you're starting with a new substation, you have to start with the procuring a right product, starting from the beginning. When you plan, your product should be a cyber compliant whenever you're selecting. So make your specification, make your system, starting from the selection should be cyber compliant. How BELDEN can help on this particular thing? So the network hardware should be cyber compliant. Then only you are able to achieve your goals for the cyber security for your industry. So we have a system using a MacMon, ecosystem partner Tripwire, and other industries. We can deliver the complete cyber security solution on this data. Any query on this? Hello? Any query? So we have a cyber security software with the OT, threat detection and response, security configuration management, FIMS, file integrity management, etc. that can see if any anomaly detection is happening or not, some unwanted or it's called a outsider, or somebody should not tamper your sequential work. Any query with respect to this? Anyone have any query? We can discuss a question answer round here. Any query?
Ya, baik. Terima kasih, Mr. Vivek. Thank you. Ada pertanyaan terkait materinya dari rekan-rekan hadirin sekalian? Mungkin seperti tadi sama.
I think post lunch people are feeling more sleepy. They are not.
Mungkin untuk pertanyaan seperti biasa tidak usah ragu untuk memakai bahasa Indonesia. Nanti akan dibantu dari tim Gai Group.
So feel free to
Mari silakan Pak, mic-nya bisa dibantu. Dari sebelah sana Mas.
Ini yang dihasilkan berapa volt ya? Setiap ininya, Pak, satu set ini.
Sebentar Pak, mungkin yang dimaksud volt seperti apa Pak? Sorry.
Berapa watt yang dihasilkan dari yang tadi satu sistem yang dibuat sama perusahaan ini? Nah itu hasilnya berapa watt? Kan dia buat ini buat sistem kan?
Betul.
Nah itu hasilnya berapa watt itu?
Oke, mungkin sebelum saya sampaikan ke Mr. Vivek, mungkin sebenarnya biar agak lebih jelas lagi aja. Sebenarnya di sini kita itu apa yang bisa Belden bantu di sini adalah kita membangun jaringan untuk kita mengkomunikasikan antar substation di power transmission ya terutama Pak ya. Jadi kalau mungkin nanti kita bicara terkait berapa total watt yang dihasilkan dari sistem yang kita buat, kita harus tahu dulu nih seberapa banyak nanti sistemnya, seberapa banyak perangkat yang kita butuhkan untuk membangun suatu sistem yang optimal. Jadi kalau Bapak bertanya kayak tadi modelannya berapa kira-kira total watt yang diperlukan, kita tidak bisa menjawab secara langsung karena kita perlu tahu dulu nih Pak, Bapak ini kebutuhannya seperti apa nantinya, lalu juga sistem yang Bapak harapkan seperti apa, lalu sesuai standar seperti apa. Jadi nanti untuk mengukur jumlah watt yang diperlukan untuk satu sistem seperti ini, kita harus tahu dulu sistem yang Bapak harapkan mau seperti apa dan berapa jumlah perangkat-perangkatnya nanti yang akan kita butuhkan. Jadi kita nggak bisa menjawab secara langsung berapa kira-kira total wattnya sih yang kita butuhkan.
Ini kan tadi buat sistem kan ada pakai tenaga angin, pakai tenaga matahari ya kan? Itu kan memerlukan luas berapa hektar gitu kan? Pas berapa luas itu berapa hektar berapa menghasilkan wattnya?
Oke, mungkin gini ada saya mau clearkan sedikit Pak ya. Seperti tadi saya bilang, sebenarnya di sini ini kami dari Belden sendiri kita tidak berfokus untuk bagaimana cara kita membuild suatu pembangkit listrik. Tapi yang kita bisa support di kan itu adalah bukan expertise kita di sana Pak ya. Tapi yang bagaimana kita bisa support di sini adalah kita bantu membuat jaringan networking. Karena kalau kita bicara untuk komunikasi power transmission itu kebutuhan jaringan komunikasi atau backbone itu sangat penting Pak. Nah di sini kita dari Belden ini sebenarnya fokusnya adalah kita ingin membantu bagaimana cara kita memberikan solusi untuk networkingnya Pak. Jadi bukan kita secara langsung bisa membantu menghitung contohnya misalkan pembangkit listrik tenaga angin itu seperti apa, karena itu bukan expertise kita di sana. Tapi yang kita fokuskan di sini adalah kita lebih gimana cara kita membantu meningkatkan network capability Pak. Jadi jaringannya, penyebaran datanya seperti apa, lalu nanti integrationnya mau seperti apa, itu kita bisa bantu di sana Pak. Tapi kita bukan expertise kita untuk menghitung saya tadi seberapa luasan ini, lalu wattnya berapa yang dihasilkan, karena fokus kita memang bukan di situ sih Pak.
Oke. Jadi habis tadi diteranginnya kayak gitu sih.
Ya nggak apa-apa Pak. Makanya di sini saya coba bantu clearkan aja. Jadi sebenarnya di sini dari kita yang memang dari Belden sendiri di sini kita fokusnya adalah untuk membangun jaringan untuk menyebarkan power transmissionnya Pak. Jadi kalau kita bicara power transmission itu kan nggak hanya semata untuk penyebaran powernya aja, tapi butuh komunikasi data antar satu induk ke induk lainnya, antara substation ke substation lainnya. Nah di situ kita bisa membentuk bagaimana jaringan itu tercipta secara lebih efisien, lalu juga ketika ada terjadi fault, jaringan ini ada backup plan-nya mau seperti apa nih Pak. Jadi jangan sampai ketika nanti ada terjadinya fault manajemen kita harus seperti apa, jangan sampai ketika fault itu jaringan tiba-tiba jaringan listriknya down. Nah kita ngebantu di situ untuk membantu mendesain bagaimana cara kita membuat suatu jaringan antara power transmission itu menjadi lebih efisien dan lebih baik lagi Pak. Oke.
Thanks Ari for help. Definitely I will learn bahasa in the next visit.
Baik, terima kasih Pak. Terima kasih Mas. Ya, untuk pertanyaan selanjutnya mungkin dari rekan-rekan hadirin sekalian, ada yang mau ditanyakan lagi? Monggo Pak, silakan. Mic-nya bisa dibantu, terima kasih Pak. Pak, mungkin bisa dibantu juga sebutkan dari mana, nama dan dari mana
Ya,
gitu ya.
saya Andri dari Semen Padang Pak. Tadi kan Bapak bilangnya efisiensinya, lebih efisiennya itu seperti apa gitu Pak? Contohnya gimana gitu, sistem networkingnya itu, efisiensinya gimana gitu, seperti apa gitu. Terima kasih.
Oke Pak, mungkin untuk itu kita bisa langsung minta Mr. Vivek untuk menjawab. Vivek, Bapak tadi this guy from Semen Padang, he's asking what is our solution that make our design is efficient to the system. So how efficient is our design can help the customer to build a more efficient
as
system.
I mentioned that BELDEN is now not a product company. Now we have moved out from the product company and we are the solution company. So whenever we designing, we should understand the pain of the customer and what are the area they are lacking and what are the solutions they are looking for. So we understand the problem area and then design the system based on the requirement. So based on your substation requirement or any PTND requirement, what is the type, so we do the thorough network audit if you are upgrading the system or if you are having network. So we help a customer for the end-to-end delivery, starting from conceptualization till the delivery. That include a round of discussion with the customer with respect to your architecture requirement, like you need a HSR, PRP or MPLS-TP or any other network requirement, we can assess it and then provide. So it is not just a product that we can discuss further as an end-to-end supplier. So we are enabler. So, and with respect to the design discussion, also we'll help our partner to execute the project in a proper. Our engineer will help the partner to deliver the project from end to end.
Mungkin untuk ngebantu menjelaskan sedikit Pak ya. Jadi kalau ketika ditanya itu adalah seberapa efisien kita bisa meningkatkan dengan menggunakan sistem kita Pak ya. Jadi untuk kita menentukan seberapa efisien, pertama kita harus tahu dulu data pembanding kita. Contohnya seperti ini, misalkan sistem sudah berjalan, kita harus lakukan dulu survei, network assessment dan sebagainya macamnya untuk kita tahu baseline kita di mana nih. Dan sudah seberapa pintarkah sistem yang sudah diterapkan pada suatu power transmission tersebut. Jadi kalau ketika ditanya seberapa efisien, kita harus tahu dulu baseline kita sebenarnya di mana. Jadi untuk menjawab itu adalah kita akan bisa ngebantu, cuman kita harus discuss lebih dalam lagi. Kita butuh discuss lebih dalam lagi. Jadi sekarang posisinya seperti apa, lalu misalkan keluhan-keluhan apa yang mungkin didapati oleh customer, baru nanti kita bisa bicara, oh untuk mengatasi keluhan-keluhan ini mungkin kita bisa lakukan ini untuk menjadikan lebih efisien lagi. Atau mungkin misalkan kita setelah kita ngobrol, kita bicara, kita nemu nih, oh desain Bapak jaringannya seperti ini Pak, kalau menurut kami ini kurang efisien, mungkin bisa diefisienkan dengan merubah A, B, C, D seperti itu Pak. Jadi untuk tahu seberapa bisa kita mengefisienkan sistem, kita harus tahu dulu baseline kita di mana sebenarnya. Seperti itu Pak.
Oke, semoga menjawab. Ada lagi Pak yang ingin ditanyakan? Dari mana ini Pak?
Okay, thank you. My name Yudhistia. I'm from Semen Padang. Thank you, Mr. Vivek. From your presentation, I see one of your cable is Profibus, right? One slide before.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my company, we have a problem that Profibus communication from the substation to operator or to server is bus fault. Maybe you can say a solution or method how to find the bus fault, how to solve the bus fault problem. Thank you.
Existing, you are facing a Profibus communication error.
Yes.
Okay.
Always bus fault,
Okay.
and if after the fault is
Okay.
the system ready
Okay.
again,
Okay.
we can find from where the problem.
Okay,
Maybe
so you
can
do share your architecture, and we can validate the architecture, and we can see the probable cause of the failure, and we can give the improvement suggestion. So please, if you have any architecture, we can discuss. You can come to our stall, we can discuss, and we can solve it.
maybe you can give a method to find the problem.
Yeah, because I have to see the first your architecture and understand where the problem arising. What is the, and then if you come with, you can come to our desk. We can discuss in detail where the problem is, then we can give some solution.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Oke, terima kasih. Semoga menjawab. Ada lagi Pak atau Ibu yang ingin ditanyakan?
Atau mungkin nanti jika ada pertanyaan lebih lanjut atau masih malu di sini bisa kunjungin boothnya Belden, ada di hall exhibition tengah seperti itu. Jadi mungkin masih ada pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang belum muncul saat ini, nanti bisa dilanjutkan di booth di hall exhibition di boothnya Belden. Begitu juga mungkin nanti ada pertanyaan-pertanyaan lain terkait produk lain juga bisa ditanyakan di booth masing-masing yang ada di hall tengah seperti itu. Oke. Jadi kita masih buka satu lagi nih kesempatan buat bertanya sebelum kita
for
akhiri.
any other query, I am available in the desk. My team is available in the desk. You please visit. We can discuss in detail and provide you the appropriate solution for you.
Silakan Pak.
Jadi selamat siang semuanya. Terima kasih untuk kesempatannya bisa hadir di presentasi kami hari ini. Jadi kami dari Belden, di seluruh yang kami datangkan hari ini adalah ekspor kami langsung dari India. Jadi memang Belden ini kami hadir di seluruh dunia, termasuk di Indonesia. Nah, yang seperti tadi Bapak pertanyaannya bagus-bagus sekali yang bisa kami terima ya. Jadi yang kami mau jelaskan di sini sebenarnya Belden ini bertransformasi. Kami berdiri dari 1902. Jadi tahun kemarin kami itu 120 tahun company kami. Jadi kami bertransformasi dari yang benar kata Vivek tadi product selling. Sekarang kami jadi solution provider. Jadi sekarang kami bisa datang ke teman-teman partner ataupun customer. Bahkan kami bisa tanya lagi ada masalah apa yang bisa kami improve, seperti tadi ya effectiveness ya. Kita pasti tahu semua production pasti ada namanya OEE, OPE ya, overall equipment effectiveness, production effectiveness. Nah di sini kami dari Belden bisa membantu khususnya untuk industri 4.0, bagaimana kita bisa lebih cepat untuk mengakuisisi data, kemudian juga kita bisa mengolah datanya lebih cepat. Di India kami nanti bisa cerita juga, kami barusan menang project itu untuk Heineken. Jadi di Heineken itu kita bikin connected plant. Jadi 60 brewery-nya Heineken di India itu mereka bisa langsung dari HQ untuk masuk ke production monitoringnya. Jadi bahkan setiap bos Heineken tuh bisa langsung masuk ke production monitoringnya, bisa lihat production mereka seperti apa. Jadi nanti terima kasih banyak untuk kehadirannya. Apabila Bapak dan Ibu berkenan, booth kami ada di hall sebelah. Jadi apabila ada masalah-masalah ataupun ada problem yang kita bisa bantu, silahkan bisa berkunjung ke booth kami. Terima kasih banyak.
Terima kasih banyak Pak Hendrik dari Belden Team ya untuk keterangannya. Jadi buat rekan-rekan sekalian hadirin yang saya hormati, kalau jika ada pertanyaan lebih lanjut atau butuh solusi-solusi bisa langsung menghampiri booth-nya Belden ya. Betul sekali. Oke, Mr. Vivek, thank you so much for sharing for today.
Thank you everyone for attending. Please do visit our stall, ask your query. We'll probably going to answer it. If not, we can probably providing the solution in the debate.
Okay, thank you.